G'day and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge for the 27th of April. We're out to steal the 3 parts of the Cracker prototype while harming as few people as possible. We're silent, we've got a silencer, which is what I mean by silent. We're shaky, we're tough, we're ex-glitcher. So we're not a technophobe, which is what I had first worried about. But no, that's breach grenades. We have breach grenades. That is the worst possible equipment to have on a pacifist daily challenge. That's terrible. Right. Well, good to know, I guess. That's some equipment I will try to never ever use. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So breach grenades are great in that if you don't try and get the fastest possible time every time. Oh shit. Well, I mean that's already ruined. Don't press A, hold S, hold left click, hold D. Well, that's frustrating as hell. "21 seconds right here. Grand. Well, I guess we start by stealing that. So here we're going to throw something to try and distract him. This is really just about practice at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck something. I'm going to pop over here because these guards are conveniently kind enough to not be looking our way. And then we're gonna chuck this there. Give me this back. Okay, that's pretty much ideal. Open this up, a sidewinder. Even better. Whew. That's actually so ideal. It's almost hard to believe that we got it. Then I just pop around this way. Pop over here. So. Reason for doing it this way is I want to try to lure my target down, and I also still want to grab that steel item. Come on. Open this up, that device, and then we pop up here. So that way that fella is forced to kind of go and investigate. Stop. Remote pod. Make sure the pod's gone kind of this way. Thank you. And then we want to go over here. I'm aware I don't actually need to keep holding it. Well, this'll do. So that would have been pretty much ideal. Were it not for... Seriously? We're not for that mess up right at the start. Which obviously has rendered me way... almost completely unlikely to get even anywhere close to first. I could check the scores and see if, you know, people have gotten less than 30 seconds to complete the whole thing, because that's totally reasonable, but not going to. So Steel Daily is... Steel Pacifist Daily is pretty bad. Right? Because normally you get items for dealing with your targets, regardless of mission, except you don't on a steel. And of course, you normally would also get items for dealing with crew on the way to your steel targets, which of course on a pacifist daily you don't. So we are really reliant on trying to get gear from targets. Okay, so we got one option here. Okay, so there's some fun and neat things we could do, right? So for example, I can breach this room and get rid of this whole section, which also would turn off effectively new to the alarm and is hilarious. So I might do it, even though it's probably one of the worst possible ideas I have. Come on, yep, we pop over here. Okay. So the long range key cloner is not quite long enough. So I guess I do this. And then I can do this. And let's see, we dash this way. Okay. And then I could, let's see, we could pop over to here to steal your key and then try and go up that way. Or I could try and pull kind of a ring around the rosy style of deal. Okay, so you're gonna pop as soon as I move into your line of sight. Steal. Open it up. Crash beam. Yeah. Yes. I mean, I shouldn't be as amused by that as I am, but, well, I'm me, so I am. Deal with it. There we go. Now you see me. So crash, right? What I want to do is we want to go this way. I want to crash both of you. Hey, now, thank you. Head this way. Steal light key card. Okay, open this up. What do we got? No, seriously, what have we got? Looks like a swapper to me. Stop. Chuck it. Remote. Oh, you're kidding me. That was not the direction to do that in. Oh well, that was pretty fun. I mean, I got to use a breach grenade to split a ship, which is, you know, one of those like those pure ideals of what you want to be able to do. Technically with breach grenades you can get a pacifist ship breach, which is fantastic. Alright, so we've got crash beams to deal with teleported jerks. We've got a key cloner and that's about it really, isn't it? Alrighty. Key cloner may mean we can get in a more useful way. Absolutely does. Reinforcements is bad for us. Target must be up here, right? There's our target, so. There we go. I mean, that was not the best dock ever or anything, but it'll do. So then we just key clone you. So then I can deactivate. I can pop up here. Okay, I think for this, I want to disable the alarm. I think, given I'm already so far behind, it's probably best to just disable that alarm. Let it all deal with that. By which I mean we just crash this, right? I was thinking not doing it that way, but then it's like, wait a minute, that's dumb. We have this ability, we should use it. So first we start with, let's steal that key card. And then we go with this, with the old dash bash. And then for an encore we can pop up here, deactivate sentry gun, dash up. I said dash up. Okay, so here you steal your key card, dash around the corner. Okay, so we want to get up there and then out. So I think what we do is we actually breach up there and then we, yeah. And while we wait for the grenade, we move the ship into position. So I can then do this to pop up. Open the crate, take it, figure out what it is, nothing useful. I can do that. I can then chuck this to try and distract people. And then I can start remoting the pod to get through the ship. Perfect. And that'll be 15 seconds on that last one. So, I mean, everything went super well, except for not particularly great dock time on ship 1, shall we say? And not a particularly great dock time on ship 3 either, but not nearly as bad as ship 1. Who died? How? Where? And they were harmed. Okay, I would have actually been in first place. I don't understand how that happened. Who got harmed? They can't have moved into that room. I don't understand who got harmed. They had to have gotten harmed on that last ship. But who? How? What? Ah! That's frustrating as hell. I should have... so what I should have done is I should have crashed the glitch dash guard. So I bet, and you need to replay the tape to check this, but I bet what happened is I had the glitch stick guard come toward me, or something along those lines, and then they got sucked out into space, and they got pulled into my ship, and that was the problem. Ah well. See you next time.